Hi guys, I'm here with a live video. It's a bit late at night in my apartment. I just woke up and I was thinking some thoughts about reflecting on what is what matters in life, about the stuff you do for a career, for happiness, and I want to let you guys know, don't be held back by opinions of others or what what you think others think of you. Okay, so basically what I'm trying to say is, who cares what others think? And at the same time, if something makes you happy, it's okay, and it's okay to do it legally. Like, let's say you're obsessed with fitness. If that makes you happy, go do it, because other people who don't understand, who can't put themselves in your shoes, they don't understand that that's what truly makes you happy. So I want to put this video out there. I also want to say I do podcasts on my Facebook channel and on Anchor. Jesse Moore Jackson is my Facebook. Hope you guys like the positive messages I've been sending. I want to send more. I definitely want to send you positive messages about what you guys do is important to your happiness. If you believe in yourself and you love to do it, right? That also matters. So if you're thinking or doubting something in yourself, but you've come so far, don't give up. Don't doubt yourself, because what's making you happy is what actually makes you more motivated to achieve something, right? All right. Glad we got that across. I think that when you're fulfilled inside from completing something you love so dearly, then you have a lot of more to appreciate, right? And it's important to step back and appreciate things. Not everyone is blessed with great things in their life, right? Not everyone is blessed with having so much sorry so much passion or motivation for things. And some people forget, it just doesn't matter, right? We're all here on the same planet. We're all made out of mostly water, and we're all, we're all kind of confused from day to day. And, it's important to find yourself. It's important to discover yourself and figure out where you want to be in life and what you want, and then just give everything you can, right, to what you want. And I think that it's powerful messages to repeat over and over, and say to yourself, you're going to get what you want, and then visualize yourself doing those things. I just watched a video with FouseyTube, and he said some good positive messages and sent out some stuff that was real cool. Anyways, I thought I'd mention that. I think FouseyTube's really cool. I think he's a bit misunderstood. But you know, you gotta understand, some people don't have the greatest understanding of what actually goes through their lives until it happens, right? So some people are thinking to themselves, okay, well, you know, I'm worried about the now and the future a bit, but not everything's going to be in your hands. But it's okay to allow things to become in your hands, right? So it's good to allow things to get in your hands. So the more you go for the things you want, the better. You know, I believe in somewhat of a law of attraction, but I believe in that if you're going to attract things into your life, you got to be putting out things to get it, right? So if you want a ton of views on YouTube like I do, I want lots of views. You got to be posting lots of content, right? You got to be feeling that you want to make a change and constantly strive for what you're trying to accomplish. Sometimes people get lucky, and there is definitely times in people's lives where things come to them and they don't realize what the impacts are until later in life. But I believe that you can control your future. And I think that the people who try to control their future the most they can are going to get rewarded for that. That's what I believe. And I think you can have lots of attention, you can have lots of stuff that happens to you, but I feel and believe that people will follow you when you're believing in yourself, and at the same time when you are projecting or portraying good images and at the same time a positive attitude, right? The more positivity you bring in, the better. That's what goes with the law of attraction too. If you're positive, you know, people don't want to be around negative people. It's just the way the world works. You know, is the world negative? Sure. Is the world gonna give negative feedback to you when you're negative to it? Sure. This is why, to understand, you know, for many people, understanding that there is sometimes there's sometimes a feedback that comes from the stuff you do, and when you build an image of being very positive, or when you build an image of yourself that people can relate to, I feel like that's important. And when you give back, people like that, when you try to help other people who are, let's say, maybe on a lower level, people will appreciate that, you know. So I'm by no means famous yet, but maybe one day, I hope. If you're on a level where you do lots of things to increase your image in a way where you want it to be, and you have also done things from your image that people see that are good, then people will follow, and then people will react to you, right? You know, but I think there's more than that. There's a deeper concept here at play, and the concept is being a good person. You know, and people still shock me all the time. They just can't understand that, you know, it doesn't hurt you to be good, you know, to have integrity, right? To have a sense of nobility, right? It's like, why, just because someone wrongs you doesn't mean you need to go make it even and wrong them back. See, that's a wrong thing to do, right? So, some people you communicate with, some people you can't, or you can't reason with them. So just don't let it get to you. Doesn't matter, you know. People will say things just to bug and get under your skin, right? Let it go. You know, just move on. And you know, sometimes you need to change up your approach to things and change up the way you feel you are portraying yourself to society and to media, right? Definitely media. You know, media is a massive juggernaut of people and eyes, right? And eyes are going to judge, you know. It's not going to matter whether you really want them to like you a certain day. They just might not. But I'll say this, once you're in the eye and you have all that influence, you know, you can go back and make a change, just like Yusef from FouseyTube did, right? So don't forget that, right? Don't forget that you can always make a change, you know, follow what you really want to do. I think that there's lots of people out there who have a lot of talent and a lot of time put into something, and they might be giving up. But I'll just say, you know, if you want lots of success and you want to get in a media industry, you got to know that it takes time to be successful, and it takes time to be reinventing yourself, and at the same time being accepted back into something. You know, life comes in highs and lows. You know, where the attention's at is a lot where people will think of you and remember you by. And at a certain point in your life, you might not have the ability to be as strong as you once were, but it doesn't matter, because you're not always going to be the same. But in a sense, just try your best. You know, I want to give you some positive messages here. The more you're trying your best, that's all you can ask from yourself. You know, try your best, try your best. If you don't succeed the first time, you keep trying, right? You know, and some people just need the most basic advice. Like, I know people even myself, I just love to hear the most basic advice. And I think that basic advice really touches people and gets them more inclined to be more driven and more idealistic just through someone's support. You got to support and love each other. That support and love is what it's about. That's such a strong connection too when you feel like you got support and love from someone else. All right, guys. I will see you all later.